Morning students, welcome to class 11. Today we are going to give you a brief idea of the entire curriculum or the economics curriculum that we are going to follow in class 11. Okay, so we have two sections in this particular curriculum: microeconomics and statistics. Yeah, your whole syllabus is divided, as I told you earlier, into two parts: micro and statistics. See, microeconomics, why do we need to learn microeconomics? Because microeconomics is the foundation of all economic theories and policies. So, economics is also called a behavioral science. Now, in this microeconomics, we will learn behavior of a consumer as well as a producer. So, this particular uh, theory, that microeconomic theory, gives us an idea of the behavior of a producer as well as consumer. The other name of microeconomics is theory of price. So finally, we are going to determine price of a particular commodity by the concept learned during the course of the time. Concepts are demand and supply. Okay. Now the next part, statistics. See, we are pursuing economics. Why do we need to pursue statistics, which is totally a different subject under economics? See, in economics, there are many laws, principles, etc. Unlike physical science or life science, we do not have any lab to test those principles and laws. So what we do, we have to go to the market and collect information. Now, on the basis of those informations, we try to prove these laws and principles, etc. Now, the statistics acts as a bridge between the real world and the theory. That is why statistics is so important in economics. In order to learn economics properly, we all have to learn statistics also. Now, how we test that your learning through assessment. We generally have two terminal exams, first semester and second semester. Now, the written examination will be of 80 marks, 40 from micro, 40 from statistics, and there will be a practical exam of 20 marks. Over here, basically, we have to develop projects. That projects can be a particular topic from our existing curriculum, or we can take up any topic from the current Indian economy or Indian economic crisis. Now, under microeconomics, we have four chapters. First is the introduction to microeconomics, then consumer behavior, then producer behavior, and then finally the price determination. That's the final goal of microeconomics. Now, introductory chapter, we learn the idea of micro as well as macro, and we understand the concept of central problems and the concept of production possibility curve. Now, consumer behavior chapter, this is little technical chapter, that consumer behavior as well as producer behavior. Over here, we need to understand the concept of equilibrium, which is very important in economics. The concept of equilibrium in producer behavior as well as consumer behavior. So, and side by side, we need to learn the concept of demand and supply as well. And the final chapter, with the help of demand and supply, we are going to determine price of a particular commodity. Okay. In statistics also, we have four topics: central tendency, dispersion, correlation, and index number. In class 9, 10, you all have done central tendency like mean, median, and mode. So you are মানে, well known of this particular thing. You have the idea of mean, median, mode. So we will revise that topic, and in a little more technical way, little more complicated way. Same in median mode, over here we learn in a more little complicated way. Next chapter is that the concept of dispersion. Over here, basically we try to understand the uh, consistency of a particular sampling. Okay, uh, whether a sample is appropriate or not, consistent or not, through the standard deviation, coefficient of variation, or there is a curve called Lorentz curve, we find out that. The third chapter is on correlation, where first time we are going to learn the concept of bivariate distribution. Up to this person we dealt with only one variable, but in this chapter we are going to deal with two variables, x and y, and we need to find out the interdependence between x and y, two variables. And the last chapter, which is very important for economics, that is called index number, and it has maximum application in economy. Over here we are going to calculate the price index, consumer price index, wholesale price index, and we understand the concept of inflation. Now, and uh, this chapter has maximum application in economy. So these are the entire. Today we have discussed the entire syllabus. Okay. From the next class, we are going to begin the first chapter from microeconomics, that is introduction to microeconomics. Okay, so we have our NCERT books, Introductory Microeconomics and Statistics for Economics. These two books are must, okay, published by NCERT, and you have many reference book also written by B.L. Gupta or Jain and Ori or Saraswati publication, or you have a new book, Sandeep Garg. So there are 4 5 books available. So you must have any one of them as your reference book. NCERT book is covering our curriculum, covering our syllabus, but in order to practice numericals, in order to solve critical problems, etc., in order to prepare ourselves for examination, we need to have a reference book also. So we are going to uh, consult NCERT, and we are going to solve problems from these reference books. Thank you.